Okay, well, a very, very good morning, and thank you very much indeed for joining us here at the Pullman Hotel for this Wanda Diamond League press conference, the Seashore Doha meeting. Normally we say welcome to the beginning of the season, but you'll know, of course, there have already been two Diamond League meetings in China, so we are meeting number 3 on the circuit. We will do the press conference in English. If you would like to hear translation while the press conference is going on, there are some devices at the back of the room. And equally, if you would like to ask a question in Arabic, just give us a second for our quartet up there to turn their devices on, and they'll be able to hear the question in English as well. We are delighted to welcome, and quite pertinent after the Bahamas last week, what a relay team that would make. That would be interesting. We have Nina Kennedy, Neeraj Chopra, Stephen Gardiner, and Miltos Tentoglou. A little background: Nina is the reigning world and Commonwealth pole vault champion. She won gold, having taken bronze medals at the previous editions in Oregon and Gold Coast, respectively. She was the 2022 Diamond League champion. She's the current Australian record holder with a best of 4 meters 91. Neeraj is the reigning Olympic and world champion for javelin, and like Nina, he also won the overall Diamond League title in 2022. Other recent wins include the 2023 Asian Games, a World Championship silver medalist in Oregon as well. Neeraj is the national record holder with a throw of 89 meters 94. Our second reigning Olympic champion is Bahamian Stephen Gardiner. Stephen was also the 2019 Doha World Champion, 2017 silver medalist in London. He holds the national record for 400 meters, and he's the fastest man ever over 300 meters with a time of 31:56. He's an 8-time national champion and also an 8-time winner on the Diamond League circuit. And completing this amazing quartet, our third reigning Olympic champion, long jump sensation Miltos Tentoglou from Greece, as well as his Olympic gold. Miltos is the reigning world champion, world indoor champion, European indoor champion, a title he's won 3 straight times, and also the European Games champion. He won the Diamond League title in 2022. So we're delighted to welcome all 4 to Doha. Ladies first. Nina, great to see you. Big year for you last year, but as we were just discussing outside a few minutes earlier, you know, this year's an even bigger one. Just take us through your thought process being Olympic year and how you're approaching it.
Yeah, you touched on that. The last 2 years for me have been, a huge step up in my career. 2 world medals, a Diamond League final winner. This is probably the first Olympic year where I've come in and, thought I am a really good shot. So it's this new feeling, it's these new nerves, it's these, it's all new to me. So I'm trying to approach it exactly the same as last year, and I'm excited. I'm honestly really excited.
I don't want to say that you sort of flew under the radar too much, but you have these titles now. This Commonwealth title, you have the world title. Do you now get a feeling that perhaps the other girls are gunning for you a little bit more than they were before?
Oh, for sure. I had a really good junior career, and it took me many, many years to kind of break out onto the senior circuit and to win those world, medals, that world championship title. I feel like the girls looked at me differently after that title, going into Zurich and the Diamond Leagues post Budapest last year. They looked at me differently, and I think they now see me as a threat, and it's new, it's exciting. I like that.
Does pressure sit well on your shoulders?
Yes. It does right now. Like I said, I've never felt the pressure of an Olympic year, so there's new feelings coming up, there's new pressures, and I'm taking it in my stride, and I'm trying to enjoy it.
And Paris is quite some distance from Australia, so how are you going to organise your travel this summer? I take it you won't be on the road the entire time.
No, I won't. I'm a seasoned traveller now, so I'm quite used to it, being from Australia, having to, commute to Europe for, 3 to 4 months a year. I'm pretty practiced at it now, so nothing really changes.
Cool, thank you very much indeed. Neeraj, welcome to Doha. You're going to be defending a title in Paris. We'll get onto that in a moment, but let's talk about tomorrow. Let's talk about Diamond League. Important to get off to a winning and successful start.
Yes, first of all, good morning, and it's always feel amazing sitting with champions. And yes, I think I'm ready for it tomorrow. And training was good, some throwing session was really good, and maybe, yes, I'm ready for tomorrow.
There is obviously this big prize at the end of the summer, but one also imagines that to get off to a winning start would be great, but then to keep that consistency through the summer is also very important for you.
Yes, maybe this is one of my strong point. I really like to be consistent, and maybe this is one of my greatest weapons. So yeah, maybe I will throw over 90, but consistency is more important for me. Yeah.
Okay, and we touched on the word pressure with Nina. There's slightly more people in India than there are in Australia. How is your status at home? How are you viewed at home? Are you sort of up here somewhere, and do people come up to you in the street? Just give us an idea of what it's like for you to be at home being the Olympic champion.
It's not like cricketers, like Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni, but yes, lots of people know me about, after Tokyo, but I train outside now most of the time, so I go to India sometime, but yes, the people know me, and it's good for me and for Indian athletics that people know about me, and people know about javelin throw, people know about athletics. So yes, now in India, more people follow athletics because of this Olympic gold and World Championship gold. So I think it's a good sign for all the athletes.
Great. And on the Diamond League circuit, if there is a men's javelin competition, will we see you at every meeting, or are you going to plan accordingly?
Yes, we'll go to accordingly. So I'll talk with my coach, and maybe we'll try to compete in other Diamond Leagues too, but it's up to my coach what he said. Yeah.
Isn't it always? Stephen, welcome to Doha. Before we talk Diamond League, can we just quickly talk about last weekend, because there were some of us here very lucky to be in the Bahamas for the World Relays. You were there, you competed. What did you make of the entire weekend?
Hi, good morning. The World Relays was pretty fun, back at home. We don't have much competition in the Bahamas, so this past weekend it was amazing just to be home in front of the home crowd, and people finally get to see us compete at home. The last one was 2017, so now in 2024 we're back home again, and it was just a fun weekend for everybody.
It was a fun weekend to be in the stadium. I think we should have junk canoe at Diamond League. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be amazing to have some junk canoe. Yeah, it's a lot of noise, but it gets your heart rate going.
Qualification for the Olympic Games was the order of the day 7 days ago or so. What are you expecting from tomorrow and the Seashore Doha meeting?
Yeah, tomorrow I just want to go out there and just do what I have to do and just compete well, and just start my season off. Well, my second 400 for the year. Started off pretty well on the circuit.
You ran a relatively fast time, I think, at was it LSU? Not so long ago. So you're obviously in pretty decent shape.
Yeah, I'm pretty decent shape. Just the main goal is to stay healthy. This season, that's the main priority, and just go out there and compete. And of course, I know how to run. So the main issue is just to stay healthy throughout the season.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain when the gun goes, we'll see you turn left. You're pretty good at that.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Yes, sir.
And Miltos, welcome to Doha. That list I read out at the beginning, you've pretty much won everything there is to win. When you wake up in the morning, how do you inspire yourself to go again, to compete again? You've got everything at home. Your trophy cabinet has everything in it. So how does Miltos Tentoglou keep himself encouraged?
Hello everyone. I keep myself encouraged because I really love the event. I really like to jump, so I'm trying to do better every time and every year. And this year is very special. It's an Olympic year. It's a difficult year. and I'm excited. Yeah.
You've also got the opportunity to compete at the European Championships. It's a busy year. How will you manage your time between championships and Diamond League?
Well, this is my first competition now, and then next month is the European Championships, and it's an important competition for me. And after that, there are not many competitions. The next Diamond Leagues in the long jump are after the Olympic Games, so I will have time to, prepare even more for the Olympic Games.
Does your training differ this year than it has done from previous years in terms of time management?
Not so much, but I'm very confident. I'm doing more, quality training, so I have no injuries. I think it's going great, yeah.
And a similar question to one I asked Nina. I mean, do you think the guys in the long jump wake up in the morning and think, if I beat Tentóglou, I've won the competition? You are the man to beat. Is that a true statement?
I'm not the one that needs to say that. I'm definitely, one of the best. So, and I'm confident about it. And the other guys, I believe, they know that I can jump anytime very well. So, yeah, I think I put pressure on them. Yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you all compete tomorrow. It'll be sunny. I think we can pretty much guarantee that here in Doha. That's enough from me. So we'll take questions from the floor. And I also think that Michelle may be here with some online questions as well. So questions from the floor, please. Don't be shy. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, looking ahead to the Paris Olympics, it's going to be the first time that there'll be an added incentive to win that gold medal with a cash prize. Do you think it's long overdue that World Athletics have done this, and is it a welcome step forward for all the athletes going to Paris?
Oh, pressure on that. Who's going to answer that one first? Prize money from World Athletics was announced relatively recently. Go on, Nina, you're nodding your head. Do you want to take that one first?
Yeah, great, perfect. I think it is well overdue, but I also think it's really great that athletics is leading the way in that space.
Neeraj, your thoughts?
It is good that World Athletics start this. So, yeah, maybe other federations also inspire and they will also start. Yeah.
Stephen?
Yes, I think it's long overdue, and it's such a great idea for the sport, especially for track and field. So I guess we're going forward. So I agree, it's a good idea.
Miltos, your views as well, please.
It's better late than never, and I hope the next Olympic Games will be even better, and the more people get money. So it's important. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Gentlemen, just to your right.
Callum Payton from AFP. My questions are for Neeraj. In the first instance, you mentioned when you were talking earlier that you may look to break the 90-meter barrier in Doha, but that also consistency was your aim. I was wondering if you could expand on that and say whether it will be one of your whether it is a key goal for you. And then it's a big season. We've mentioned Paris a lot already. I'm wondering, do you particularly have any preparations that you're making, and how are you dealing with added pressure as the reigning champion now?
Okay, I have to answer first for 90 meters, yeah? It's this question, like lots of people ask me from 2018 when I throw 88.06 in Asian Games, but then lots of things happened. My elbow injury, surgery, and I'm stuck between 88 and 90 meters. But I really want to break this barrier. Last year, I told in this press conference that yes, Doha is famous for 90 meters, but yeah, we were not lucky because of too much headwind. But yeah, maybe tomorrow it will be good. And yes, it's Olympic year, and India is like really big country and everyone want gold always, but it's really hard in Olympics because it's world's best athlete will come and compete there. But my focus is just stay healthy and just focus on my technique and yeah, if I will be stay healthy, everything will be good. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Anybody else? I'm sure we have. Yes, Tim. Can we get the microphone over to Tim Hutchings, please? Thank you.
Thanks, Andy. Neeraj, you said you don't. I think you said you don't train much in India these days. You spend your time outside India. Can you tell us where you do most of your trainings? You spend most of your time, and why? What is there not in India that you can get elsewhere? Because obviously, if you were in India all year training, it would raise your profile, raise the sports profile.
You know, for me, it's more important is my sport for now. Yeah, like it's good that it's good for my profile if I train in India, but it's like too much functions and marriage functions. So I also wanna join my family and my friends there, but right now like it's Olympic year, but I wanna train more. And yes, I was in Potchefstroom, South Africa in winter, and now I came from Gloria, Turkey, and I will go to Europe before Paris. So, and after Paris, maybe I will plan for India. I will train India for next Olympics or for next preparation. But also before Tokyo, I train always in India, and it's everything is okay for me. But right now, I just wanna focus for my game. So yes, but maybe yes, in future I will train India more.
Thanks, Neeraj. We love our sponsors here in Doha, particularly the Seashore Doha meeting, of course. Anybody else with a question from the floor? Michelle, are you here, by the way? No? Matthew, have you got some questions online at all? Okay. Any more, or I will be going again. John? Okay, if you don't mind. Oh, yes, go on, Tim, you go again.
Yeah, Steve, just wondering about the injuries of last year. Are they completely fixed? Can you just run us through what the injuries were? Are they 100% fixed? And is that giving you kind of more fire in your belly? Was it, having that year out, was it kind of pretty useful?
Yes, good question. So I suffered a 2 millimeter torn in my right tendon, right below my knee. But I did some therapy, well, a lot of therapy and a lot of treatment. But, you know, that's the main goal. My main goal is to just prevent injury this year. And like I said, the running part, it's already there. It's just got to prevent the injury from occurring.
Thank you. Miltos, if you wouldn't mind, another question from myself. I'm just quite fascinated to talk about, listening to Neeraj talk about 90 meters as being, you know, the mark, and, you know, Stephen, of course, being a track athlete, time is everything to him. I just wonder if you and Nina have a mark in mind that is sort of your sub 10 second 100 meters. Is there a distance that is your magical get to distance?
Like my dream distance, or
yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I have, of course. First of all, I want to say that I will be really happy if Neeraj throws 90 meters. I will be very happy, truly. And yeah, my magical distance is 8:75. Yeah. Is
there a reason behind that? Or is it just the mark you want to make?
Well, there is also a reason. I mean, I will be the 5 best of all time, and I really like this result. I don't know why. It's like it.
Well, it's a great distance. Nina, what about yourself? When you're on that runway, what is your ultimate height you think that Nina Kennedy can achieve?
Well, in the women's pole vault, you know, the 5 meter club is, you know, kind of a thing, just like the men's pole vault, the 6 meter club. I think there's only 3 to 4 girls that have ever jump that. Fact check me, but yeah, I'd love to jump a 5-meter bar one day.
Talking of that, it would seem to me that women's pole vault is very, very friendly on the surface, but hugely competitive right now. There are some very, very good youngsters coming through the system. Would you agree that women's pole vault's in good health?
Oh, it's an amazing health. You know, I think that's what's so special about an Olympic year is everybody just raises the bar, like, you know, figuratively and literally. So, yeah, I'm really excited to be a part of that.
And putting down a marker tomorrow would be important for you, one would imagine.
Oh, of course. You know, this is the first Diamond League for the women's pole vault of the season, so it's just a nice opportunity to see where everyone's at, you know. I'd love to, yeah, get something big tomorrow.
Great, thank you very much. Yes, please, can we get the microphone? Gentleman in the blue shirt here, please. Just wait 1 second. Thank you very much.
Hi, I have a question for Neeraj. Neeraj, similar to what you touched upon, this is the first time you'll be a defending champion at the Olympics. So, of course, new feeling, new pressures that come with that. But I just want to ask you, how have you changed your mentality since Tokyo and now? Because you've been defending champion at many tournaments, Asian Games as well. But how has the mentality changed? How has your approach changed?
Okay, can I answer in Hindi? Because
yeah, I'll translate.
Because
yeah.
in English I wanna give answer some interesting answer, but my English is not that good, so it's really hard.
If you could answer in Hindi and then perhaps give us a very quick summary.
My vocabulary is not so good. So, yeah, okay. So बिल्कुल बहुत अच्छा था, जैसे टोक्यो में गोल्ड जीता और उसके बाद मेन तो ये था कि इतने बड़े कंपटीशन में प्रेशर हैंडल करना और उसके बाद जो होप आई खुद में कि भाई हम भी कर सकते हैं ऐसे उसमें, और उसके बाद का जो रिजल्ट रहा, जैसे 2022 का सीज़न बहुत अच्छा था, नेशनल रिकॉर्ड किया, 3 थ्रो 89 प्लस के थे और काफ़ी थ्रो 88 मीटर के थे, और उसके बाद इंजरी के बाद भी जैसे पिछले साल फिर वर्ल्ड चैम्पियनशिप में गोल्ड था, जैसे दोहा डायमंड लीग में या काफ़ी डायमंड लीग्स में अच्छा रिजल्ट था, तो काफ़ी एक खुद पे कॉन्फिडेंस आया और इससे मुझे हेल्प मिलेगी कि जब मैं पेरिस में कम्पीट करूँगा कि भाई हाँ मैं कर सकता हूँ। अभी अगर लास्ट तक भी अगर थ्रो इतनी अच्छी नहीं चल रही है तो मैं फिर भी कंपटीशन को संभाल सकता हूँ, तो ये कहीं ना कहीं अच्छी चीज़ हुई है और मुझे लगता है कि इसका फ़ायदा हमको मिलेगा, तो थैंक यू।
Could you just give us a very quick summary in English of that?
Okay.
Very quick.
I said that I know how to handle pressure now a little bit, like nobody know everything about pressure, but after Tokyo, I compete in 2 World Championship and so many Diamond Leagues, Asian Games last year, so now I can handle the situation a little bit in competition, even if my body is not with me. So if my mind with me, then I can throw better. So yes, and they want to ask about pressure for Paris Olympics. Definitely, it will be like defending gold for me, but I train hard for it, and I have no distance in my mind that I want to throw 92 or 93 meter in Olympics. I will just give my 100% and everything will be okay.
Great, thank you very much
Thank
indeed, Neeraj. Anything else from the floor? Right, we have a question right at the back there. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. I have a question for Miltiádis Tentóglou. You have been known for giving priority, it's not about winning for you, it's about performing well, making good long jumps, marking good marks. About tomorrow, it's going to be your opening act for the outdoor season for you. So, what's your main goal, your priority ahead of tomorrow's event? To make a long mark, a good mark, a good distance, or to just about the having good sensations, feeling well ahead of the most important things that are about to come.
Yes, tomorrow it will be my first competition, as I said, yes, and I want to do something decent, but it's too early for me. I usually don't start so early, so I'm not expecting much, but I'm expecting something solid, like I used to do, something okay.
Miltos, can I ask, this may seem like a very, very simple and blasé question in some respects, but when you wake up in the morning, do you know this is a good performance day? Do you know immediately that you're in tune, on song? Do you get that feeling?
Yes, I usually do, yes. I usually know how much I can jump in any moment, so tomorrow is like 8 to 20 maybe. Yeah.
So if we see you smiling at breakfast tomorrow, we put a bet on, yeah? Very good. Any more questions from the floor? Yes, we have some there. Thank you.
Check. First of all, welcome everybody. And मेरा सवाल जो है आपके लिए जो javelin throw एक अपने आप में जो sport है, it's like a combination of strength, techniques, precision, right? और last year you scored 88.67. So do you have plan to do 90 this year? 90 करने वाले हैं. पहली चीज़. दूसरी चीज़, you have got such a nice hairstyle. So, you know, like there are a lot of animals, they have something big to balance on jumping or something like that. So, is this hairstyle, ये आपकी जो hairstyle है, ये भी क्या मदद करती है आपकी throw में?
No, it's not good. Long hair is not good for, but it's like kind of hobby now. But it's not good without bandana or without cap. It's not good when we throw. It comes in eyes and we can't see foul line.
Okay.
And
a lot of youngsters, they follow you. Even in fact, I also grown my hair.
You are not younger, but yeah, it's really hard to. No, it's for boys. It's hard. But yes, about 90 meters. Yes, last year I said that yes, I wanna throw 90 and I throw 88. But this year I don't wanna say something, but I wanna show. Let's see. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we'd all grow our hair if we could, Neeraj. Well, some of us can't anymore, I'm afraid. Anything else, please? In that case, I'll just round off with a couple from me, if you don't mind. Stephen, just to quickly pop back again to last weekend, you mentioned it was important for your home crowd to see you in action. When you're away from home and you're successful, do you get a feeling that the island is behind you and keeping in touch and proud of you?
Yes. First of all, our athletic association, it's this Facebook that shows all the results from everybody who competed over the weekend. And once you get to the comments and the shares, you would see a lot of people like congratulating you and wishing you all the best. So yeah.
Okay, and is it, again, I don't want to sound too simplistic and too blasé, but do you hear conversations when you're walking through across the beach? Do you hear conversations about track and field when Bahamas are doing well?
Yes, definitely. You always hear conversations, and especially when you're out in public, you would have people whispering, "Oh, that's Stephen Gardiner right there," or, and I'm hearing them, but I don't pay it any mind, and then I can feel when they're about to approach me to ask me a question and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, hopefully in 2 years' time we might be back, and I'll see you at the Tiki Bikini bar for a quick beer or something like that.
Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not sure that beer is possibly too good for 400 meters, but let's see. Neeraj, I'm not going to talk about 90 meters. I think we've crossed that bridge, but. Similar question as I mentioned to Miltos and to Nina. I suppose the Seashore Doha Diamond League meeting is about setting a standard for the season, coming out and saying, right, I'm here, I'm in form, I'm the man to beat. Is that a fair statement?
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, sorry. I was saying that you will come out tomorrow to make a statement that you are in form and you are still the man to beat. Is that how you're thinking?
Yes, I am in form, but I don't know, maybe another athletes also in form. Let's see tomorrow.
We look forward to it very much indeed.
Thank you. No, it's already 3 throwers, they throw over 90 meters.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still not 90-meter thrower, but there is 3 more throwers, they already throw 90, but let's see.
Well, let's see indeed. I mean, you'll be happy, and I think there'll be quite a few people in this room that will be very happy as well. Nina, come back to you if I may. We mentioned that women's pole vault is strong at the moment. So tomorrow, what is your thought process? Just to be solid, be strong? Is winning the absolute priority, or is it more about just getting the season going?
You know, the Olympics are 2 to 3 months away. They're ages away. You know, the Olympics aren't won here in Doha. They're not won before the meet. It is really about shaking off the dust, getting back out there, getting into competition mindset, routine, and just seeing how high I can jump, you know. Like, of course, a win would be awesome, but yeah, the Olympics are won at the Olympics.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that an easy process, getting back into the rhythm? And it's even more pronounced in pole vault, isn't it, of course, because if you're coming in a bit later, you know, you're out there for an hour, 2 hours before you even make one attempt. Is that something that sits easy with you, or do you have to work hard at keeping your concentration levels up?
I think for the field events, you're right, we're out there for 3 hours, a very long time, and you can't keep concentrated that whole time. So really learning how to switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. I think it'd be similar for you and you.
Not like pole vault, but yes, pole vault is like more.
Yeah, so just learning those skills again, right? They've been there for many years, so just switching back into competition and practicing, I guess, for the Olympics.
Thank you very much. And Miltos, similar question. I mean, you're out there for an hour, hour and a half or so, plus warm up. Do you actively make a point of watching every single jump by every competitor, or is it tunnel vision and you're the only person you're worried about?
No, I like to watch the other competitors. Also, the good thing about long jump is that it's not like pole vault. You can finish in 5 minutes if you're too good, you know. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. I think that's pretty much it from myself. Do we have anything else that needs to be asked from the floor? If not, what I'll probably do is ask you if there are some people who have one-to-one requests. We'll try and do that a little bit later. Karen? Yeah, we'll do some photos, no problems at all. Well, in that case, just to say, Miltos and Nina, Neeraj and Stephen, thank you so much for being our 4 guinea pigs this morning. Very, very best wishes to you.
Thank you, everyone.
Don't worry about the 90 meters. So we'll do photos now, please, against the backdrop.